Fiasco, a complete failure. Fickle, not constant or loyal in affections, likely to change. Fictitious, of, pertaining to, or consisting of fiction, imaginatively produced. Fidelity, strict observance of promises or duties, adherence to fact or detail. Fiducial, accepted as a fixed basis of reference or comparison, based on or having trust. Fief, a fee or feud held of a feudal lord, a tenure of land subject to feudal obligations, a territory held in fee. Filibuster, an exceptionally long speech, or a series of speeches meant to disrupt the adoption of a policy. A member of a legislature who makes such a speech. A military adventurer who engages in unauthorized military expeditions. Finale, the concluding part of any performance. Finality, something that is at its end. Financial, pertaining to monetary receipts and expenditures, of or pertaining to those commonly engaged in dealing with money and credit. Financier, a person skilled or engaged in managing large financial operations. Finesse, skill in handling a difficult or highly sensitive situation. Finite, subject to limitations or conditions, as of space, time, circumstance, and the laws of nature, having bounds or limits. Fiscal, pertaining to financial matters such as revenues or the public treasury. Fishmonger, a dealer in fish, especially for eating. Fissure, a narrow opening produced by cleavage or separation of parts. Fitful, occurring in fits or by spells. Recurring irregularly. Fixture, something securely attached or appended as to a house or apartment building, a person or thing long established in the same place or position. Flagrant, shockingly noticeable or evident. Flamboyant, strikingly bold or brilliant, conspicuously dashing and colorful. Florid, ornate, elaborately styled. Flexion, the act of bending, the state of being bent. Fledgling, a young bird, an inexperienced person, young, new, or inexperienced. Flexible, capable of being bent, usually without breaking, susceptible of modification or adaptation. Flimsy, without material strength or solidity, not effective or convincing, inadequate, weak. Flippant, frivolously disrespectful, shallow or lacking in seriousness. Flow, a sheet of floating ice. Flora, the plants of a particular region or period. Floral, pertaining to or consisting of flowers. Florid, reddish, rosy, flowery, excessively ornate. Florist, a retailer of flowers and ornamental plants. Fluctuate, to change continually, shift back and forth, to move back and forth in waves. Fluctuation, continual change from one point or condition to another, wave-like motion. Fluent, able to speak or write smoothly, easily, or readily, capable of flowing. Flux, continuous change, passage, or movement, a flowing or flow, the flowing in of the tide. Foggy, thick with fog, blurred or obscured as if by fog, bewildered or perplexed. Foible, a minor weakness or failing of character, slight flaw or defect. Foist, to force upon or impose fraudulently or unjustifiably, to bring, put, or introduce, surreptitiously or fraudulently. Foliage, the leaves of a plant. Folklore, the traditional beliefs, legends, and customs of a people, a body of widely held but false or unsubstantiated beliefs. Fondle, to handle or touch lovingly, affectionately, or tenderly. Foolery, foolish action or conduct.